Good day everyone. In this video, I will going to teach you on how to create a sinking fund schedule using Microsoft Excel. So sinking fund is a fund formed by periodically setting aside money for the gradual payment of a debt or replacement of a wasting asset. Example, a fund of 40,000 is to be accumulated in 10 years by a quarterly payments at the rate of 25% compounded quarterly. So this is our example in making our sinking fund schedule. So first, initial amount is equals to 0. Enter. And then rate. So our rate is 0.25 divided by 4 because 25% divided by 100 is equals to 0.25 divided by 4, which is our compounded quarterly. So huwag natin kalimutan ilagay ang equal sign. So enter. So our rate now is 0.0625. Then our period is equals to 10 times 4 because our time is 10 years and our M is compounded quarterly, which is 4. Then enter. So our period now is 40. Then our future value, as we go back to our problem sample, so a fund of 40,000. So 40,000 is our future value. So we type 40,000. Then enter. So now in our table, in sinking fund schedule table, our period is 40. So we type 1, enter 2, and then click and then drag until 40 because our period is 40. So now that we are done in our first table, which is the periods, so we go to the second table, which is the initial amount. So our initial amount is in first period is 0. So type equal and then click the initial amount, which is 0, and then enter. And then in interest, so we are going to put equal sign and then click the initial amount and then times rate, which is 0.0625, then enter. So our interest is 0 because initial amount natin is 0 times 0.0625 is equals to 0. So in our monthly payment, so type equal sign and then PMT open parentheses is click the rate, comma, period, comma, initial amount, comma, and then minus future value, and then comma, 0, and then close parentheses, and then enter. So our payment is 242.67 pesos. So here, just type an equal sign and then click the payment, which is the 242.67 pesos, and then enter. So our monthly payment is 242.67 during in the first period. So our final amount is equal sign and then initial amount, just click initial amount, then add the interest and then the monthly payment and then enter. So our final amount during the first period is 242.67 pesos. Now that we are done in the first period, now let's proceed to second periods. So during the second period, just same in the amortization schedule, type equal sign and then click the final amount, which is our initial amount, and then enter. So our initial amount in period 2 is 242.67. Our interest is equal sign, click the initial amount, which is the 242.67, and then times rate, which is 0.0625, and then we put a dollar sign before the letter B, and then between B and 4. So our interest is 15.17. So our monthly payment is, just type equal sign and then payment, which is 242.67. Click the payment and then we put dollar sign before letter B and before the number 6 and then enter. So 242.67 as same as in period number 1. Then our final amount, just add, put the equal sign, then click the initial amount plus interest, then plus monthly payment, then enter. So our final amount in period 2 is 500.51 pesos. So in sinking fund, in the end of the period, we get the future value. So click all the amount in period 2 from initial amount to final and then drag down and then click. So our final result during in the period 40 is 40,000. And then highlight just to make sure na maiintindihan.